Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading for May the 9th through to the 16th. And as always, it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, light beings, spirit guides, our higher selves, and any animal, ancestral, or dragon guides you feel resonant with, Capricorn. Also, just a quick reminder that you're most welcome to use your own intuition with the images on these cards. Okay, let's see what's going to come out here for the start of your reading. See what's going to jump. Thanks, Spirit. We'll just see what's going to... Okay. Right, looks like nothing's going to jump, so we might have to take off the top. Here we go. Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Empress. Two of Pentacles and Three of Cups. There's something that you've done recently, Capricorn, that's put you into a happy space with some like-minded people. And maybe you're looking to do this more often in your life. Maybe this is something that you are looking at integrating more. Okay, so there could be something that you are doing. Let's have a look and see. Three of Cups again. Wow. Something you're doing at the moment, Capricorn, that is really giving you a lot of joy. And also with your King of Cups here, there's this energy that of you being really cool and calm, being in a great mindset to be able to enjoy this. Okay, and maybe you are even providing an experience or holding space for others to move into this energy. Maybe you are organising parties or something like that, or community groups. And you could even be like the overseer of something that's going on. Okay. That's a really nice energy. You are cardinal Earth, so you could well be organising or initiating a group of some sort. Maybe it could be like a support group or a healing group or anything, you know, maybe a craft, a recreational thing, anything that's really lifting people's spirits as they come together. Underlying theme is the Moon and the Page of Pentacles. It's interesting that the Moon is underlying. Sometimes the underlying theme can be a bit, subconscious or sort of in the background. And it could be that for you, Capricorn, that subconsciously there's something about this energy that is really special to you. And I think it might be even activating your inner child as well, Page of Pentacles. Or that maybe this is to do with you, an underlying theme that's encouraging you to allow your inner child to be more activated. Perhaps when you're with others and experiencing, having happy times. Yeah, let's have a look at this general direction moving forward. Knight of Wands and the Empress. So there's something about you being very motivated, passionate, determined, and possibly ambitious as well in creating this abundance for yourself. And it could also be to do with earth connection, maybe nature. Maybe you're doing an activity out in nature with people. Let's grab some cards for your outcome. There could be something special that you are nurturing in the background here. Maybe you're holding space for others and looking after the well-being of others here, Capricorn. But maybe there's something also deeper within you that you're wanting to activate or to manifest in your life. Okay, the call, again, I don't know how many times that's come out today, which is the awakening card, okay. Very spiritual, so your soul is calling to you, Capricorn. Which it could be what this is sort of talking about here, this subconscious thing. This is like an inner child part of you holding something special that is possibly to do with your soul as well. Sorry, take the top one. You also have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is interesting because you have the Page and the King here. So this is like inner child, inner parent energy possibly. But I think this is like you're saying your higher self, which is that King of Pentacles, which is nurturing. The Page of Pentacles is being called forth within you. So it's a little bit like this energies here are saying, you know, if there's some aspect of your inner child that needs reparenting, that maybe this is going to be helpful to do because it will help you to move into your soul's calling. Okay. It's like your soul is kind of calling you in some ways to reparent a part of your inner child. Something you may not be aware of is you have the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Because maybe once this reparenting is done, you have, you may not be aware of it, but you have this ability to, a depth of understanding and compassion of others. And you're able to hold space. So this very much like the King of Cups here in your current energy and the Three of Cups. You are a supporter of joy, okay? You're a supporter of high frequency. And you can hold space and be in that energy yourself. And you also really value being able to assist others to move into that energy. And that down the track, you know, this outcome of reparenting this part of yourself, it's going to enable you to, King of Cups, move into that energy in a way in your life that gives you this beautiful balance, and is going in terms of your work-life balance, but also feeling focused, having enough energy for yourself, enough energy to give out, and or energy, time and attention for self and for others. And this is also about abundance, but having a really beautiful focus, you know, having, you know, gratitude and compassion and unconditional love for self and others. But this is like the physical manifestation of this beautiful cup, love, compassion energy that you are, Capricorn, that you can manifest, or that you are manifesting at the moment. So it's sort of most spirits sort of saying do more of that. But also, you know, the deeper things within you, signified by the moon, understanding your inner child could be helpful as well. Let's have a look at this. This joy, Three of Cups twice in your reading. It's very high frequency joy, that energy that you've moved into and that you can experience here, Capricorn. So it's really awesome. Spirit guidance. Wow. Okay. Is the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So maybe there's a 10 signifies that something is wrapping up or finishing up. But that's not to say that you haven't gleaned experiences, talents, gifts and abilities from this 10 of Wands experience, because you've taken quite a bit of time to, you know, accumulate these 10 wands, which are symbolic of your passion, your dedication. Okay, but also saying that there could potentially also be a point at which you possibly need to rejuvenate yourself, because this can talk about exhaustion, overwork, and the need for a break, where a break that will enable you to rejuvenate. Okay. mind, body, and spirit rejuvenation. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, and I think this is Spirit sort of saying, use your ability to analyze, investigate, and sort of focus, and to really kind of direct your attention and focus onto this energy if you're experiencing this, and really working out the ways and the strategies that will enable you to rejuvenate. If that means carving out time in your schedule, making decisions about what you're going to do and what you're not going to do, all that type of thing. And here we have it, the Hanged Man. Yeah. Mind, body, spirit, rejuvenation. This is what we're saying. Mind, body, spirit. This is you contemplating your enlightenment, your rejuvenation, and this will also, as part of your rejuvenation, allowing you to, I guess, look at your inner child. Okay, look at if you need to do any reparenting, and also kind of really identifying, what you're passionate about, what you're moving towards. And really acknowledge your ability here, Capricorn, to move into these joy states and to really encourage and support other people to do that, because that is, highly valued in these times. Being able to lift your own frequency and the frequency of others is really helpful. But at the same time, you have been working very hard, and you could possibly need a break of sorts in order to really rejuvenate mind, body, and spirit in a holistic way. And your inner Knight of Swords is going to come on board to assist you with that, I believe. This is what Spirit's kind of saying with these cards, I think. Because, you have this soul calling here. Soul calling is part of your rejuvenation, I think. Here we have the Page of Wands. So another page energy. So Page of Wands, you're asking your inner child, what is it that you are passionate about? What is it that you are really interested in? What is it that fires you up? All those sorts of questions that you would ask your inner child. But that is about you being inspired, possibly in a new path, or inspired to embark on a new way of being. Okay. Wow. Awakening again. I think like 3 or 4 of the readings today have actually had the awakening or the call card twice. So a lot of us are our higher selves, and this is for you, Capricorn. Your higher self is most likely making itself known to you, and this is the call, okay, twice confirmed in your reading. Part of your calling is to engage in this King of Pentacles energy, or this reparenting energy, to nurture and reparent your inner child, but also to ground, connect with nature, and really avail yourself of, look at this, the trees. The latest thing that I've heard, you've probably already heard, that, going out and hugging a tree can be really great for the energetic field, and doing it regularly. Okay, you might want to just Google tree hugging or something, because it's going to be really rejuvenative for everyone to do that, I believe. And I just had to mention that because that dragon looks like it's hugging that tree. And we did talk about rejuvenation here, and getting a break here for you, Capricorn. Answering the call. Your soul is calling you. Your higher self is calling you to, I believe, connect with your inner child, reparent, keep tapping into that joy, really acknowledge your ability to hold space and to support that high frequency that is needed, okay, this time. Queen of Swords, being able to have make decisions in alignment, that are going to be in alignment with your heart space and for your self-care, which is what the Knight of Swords was doing here as well. Really investigating the ways and means that you can activate that heart space, acknowledge your ability to move into joy, and to give yourself permission to answer that call, to listen to your soul. Take that time out to tune into your soul and your inner child. Okay. Knave of Cups, just beautiful. Another inner child energy. Page of Cups. Fantastic. This is the unconditional love, also focusing on your emotions, looking at that part of your inner child that is to do with creativity, intuition, and spirituality, but also love. Okay. Yeah. So you've got the 3 pages. You had the page of Pentacles, Cups, and Wands. So 3 pages there, which is all kind of pointing to inner child. There was a couple of other readings I did this week. I think many of us are doing inner child work at this time, which is, reflecting on your childhood and just really tuning into what it is that your inner child loved to do. Okay. Lemurian guide. Oh, here we go. So this could be a Lemurian spirit guide that would possibly be of assistance for you that you could tune into in your meditations. It says sister, friend, teacher of infinite and universal love. So yeah, it could be a sister, a friend, or teacher in this life or past lives. Okay, but also realizing that Capricorn, that you yourself could be the sister, friend, or teacher of the infinite. Okay, this is possibly your energy, universal love, because you have this beautiful. I can't get over this, joy energy that you've got here. You got some awesome, cup energy here. The King of Cups twice. Okay, so you have very deep, compassionate, understanding heart. Right. So yeah. Really acknowledging that about yourself. Just awesome. So I think what you are integrating here is you are going to be integrating, maybe come back to this card at the very start, that you're looking, or that your higher self is calling you to integrate your inner child energy more, okay, in what you're doing. And the inner child is often sort of characterized by, feelings of whatever you do that makes you feel delight, fascination, exhilaration even, enjoyment and passion and joy, happiness. This is almost a picture of 3 adults being in a joyous state, okay, like a child. So yeah, just really acknowledging your ability to do that, Capricorn. And yeah, we're going to wrap it up there. You have the soul call, twice in your reading as well. Not to mention the Empress. Wow. A beautiful, nurturing, motherly energy. Also have the beautiful fatherly energy of the King of Pentacles as well, and the King of Cups. Beautiful energies. Okay, so I think we'll wrap it up there. Hope that was helpful. Look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.